When the world of social media first hit its stride, it was a fantastic and free way to capture the attention of an audience and to find new prospects and to turn those prospects into leads and customers. But is anything really ever free? And that's the case now. Free organic reach from social media has greatly dwindled, and social media platforms have put a number of systems in place to make sure they're monetizing brand efforts to reach a wide audience and to capture click-throughs. That means you have to think about how you can create more engaging content and how you advertise that content, which means you'll need a budget. But how do you gain the executive buy-in to fund that budget? Let's dig in. A budget is best developed after you have your social media plan mapped out. Once you do, you'll need to consider the following. What social content do you think you'll need to create? Can you do it in-house, or will you need to hire freelancers or an agency? What is your ideal mix of organic and paid advertising? How much advertising do you think you'll require? Are you considering paying influencers to help you promote your products? Do you have the right staffing for your plan? Which services or tools do you think you need, and how much do you think they will cost? Next, gather industry data and competitive information to back up your plan. As an example, if you think that advertising is a solution to a business goal, to provide justification, you could look for data that shows how brands are being affected by Facebook's organic reach. If you've been connecting your social media goals to your business goals, then developing an argument to sway your senior leadership should prove much easier. That's because senior leadership in an organization may not think like a marketer does. They're not going to care about click-through rates, sentiment, or how many likes a post might have. What they will care about is a few core things: new avenues for revenue, cost savings and efficiency, competitive advantage, protecting brand reputation, and customer satisfaction. Back in a 2009 TED Talk, motivational speaker and marketing consultant Simon Sinek famously shared one of the secrets to this buy-in process that you need to embrace. He said, number 1, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Number 2, the goal is not to sell to people what you have. The goal is to sell to people who believe what you believe. Then Simon gave a great example of this in how Apple markets. They don't tell you how awesome their products are. Instead, they tell you why you want and need them. Instead, Apple essentially says, everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? The Apple tagline for the iPad Pro, for example, is, anything you can do better. And who wouldn't want to do things better? So let's think about this, because it applies not just to products, but also to gaining buy-in for ideas. Senior leaders care about what will make them money or save them money. And if you have a program that will help them do that, rather than tell them what you are going to do, tell them why your plan is going to help them achieve their business goals. Tell them why your plan will make or save them money. Demonstrate projected ROI. Show them statistics to back up your claim. For example, let's say you want to build a world-class social media customer service program. Perhaps you have determined that this program, to run optimally, will take new headcount, specialized software, and potentially the help of an agency that performs around-the-clock moderation. You've also calculated the cost, which is significantly higher than the budget you've been given. Start by looking at what you already know. Let's say you have found that you can solve a customer service problem in social media by sharing a link to a pre-made video or by answering questions directly on Twitter and in a fraction of the time that a call into the call center might require. Calculate the deflection cost and then project that out for a year. If you can prove that your program might cost $200,000, but will save the company $1 million, that's a powerful argument. What if you have no idea how much money to spend? We asked Dennis Yu, CTO of Blitz Metrics.
Facebook would probably tell you as much money as you have. Our answer is whatever's the most profitable. But how do you know that until you test? And that's the chicken and the egg. We would like to start with $1 a day. If you have 9 pieces of content that you put in that 3x3 grid, then you're spending up to $9 a day as you're testing. And if you find that it works and it's generating you more profit, you can bootstrap that money into paying for more advertising. And small businesses know that if I'm making profit off of something, I'm willing to take that profit and reinvest it, but I'm not willing to willy-nilly put $10,000 into something sight unseen. So you start with $1 a day.
If you don't have any program in place yet, and you are arguing for the money to start the project, position it as an experiment or a pilot. Develop a plan that starts with the business goal, then your hypothesis on why social media can help you meet that goal. Demonstrate how you will test that hypothesis and for what duration. Most importantly, explain how you will share the results with the leadership team. In this case, you may want to ask for a modified budget for the experiment to prove value first. Developing a variety of future scenarios can also be helpful. Create a plan that shows what you can do with current resources, a plan with some resources, and then your ideal plan. When you can demonstrate to executives the possibility of social media to transform their business, they will be more likely to sit up and listen and add a line item into the budget for you and your social program.